As you can see on the screen, as I was telling you earlier, I was telling you that Python has this beautiful feature where you need not declare the data type and the variable before starting to use it. So here I am trying to assign value 3 to the variable a. So 3 is an integer. So automatically the variable a carries the data type integer when I assign 3 to it. Now let's try it. I am trying to type a is equal to 3 and type of a. The type of a is nothing but it is trying to understand what is the data type of this variable a. Let's execute this and check this out. As you can see, the type of a has come out as int, which is an indication that it is an integer data type. Same way, let's move on to float. 3 and 3.0, what is the difference? 3 means integer, 3.0 is a float variable. Now I'm assigning 3.0 to a variable b and I'm checking what is the data type. Type and execute this. You'll be able to see the type of b which has come out to be float. I hope you're able to understand. Just by assigning the value to variables, the data types of the variables are assigned automatically by Python, which makes a big difference compared to other programming languages. Now let's assign strings, the third data type that we understood. This feels amazing. I'm just typing it, and as I mentioned, should be within quotes when you are talking about strings as a data type. So when you are typing this feels amazing within quotes and then assign it to variable c, you are getting the type of c as a string. str denotes string. In fact, I can also create multi-line string assignment. That is, I can have a whole paragraph, or it can be with a kind of a new line character within the string, and I can still assign it to the string variable. Like d equal to, I'm saying this is a new sentence which is multi-line. Now when I execute this, what do you think the d will have? Let's check that out. It has just printed the text as we have assigned it. That's the reason we are using triple quotes. Triple quote is an indication that it's a multi-line string. If you have a paragraph or if you have a huge text corpus which you would like to assign it to a variable, this is the way for you to do it. Remember, string stores everything as array of characters, including the new line character, including the space. That's how this works. Now let's work on the strings. Remember, we discussed about splitting the strings, slicing and dicing, and check out what is there in the string. We are going to execute that and see. I'm just taking a simple string variable. I'm calling it as my underscore str. Look at the naming convention, the one I explained in the last topic. I'm using my underscore str. Two words, I'm including them or I'm concatenating them with the help of the underscore character. My underscore str is equal to hello world within quotes. So hello world is a single line string. I'm assigning it to my str. When I execute this, my str of 0 means it denotes the first character. My str 0:5 denotes the characters from 0 till 5. Now let's check out how the values have returned. My str 0 has returned the first character h. My str 0 to 5, 0:5 indicates the first 5 characters HELLO. And my str plus I am here is helping me to do a string concatenation. It is adding 2 strings. Now hello world, I am here. You're able to see that? Now let me make a small modification. I told you that I can include spaces and make it look like separate one. As you can see here, hello world, I am here. World and I are coming out as one string. Is there a way I can give a space? Because that will explain the sentence in a better way, isn't it? Now let me execute that and see. Do you see a space here? Just by adding a space in the text, I'm able to bring the space in the output also, what is stored in the variable. So this explains what I can do with string data type. Now let's move on to the next one, the Boolean type. I told you earlier, Boolean type can be true or false. These are the two values it can carry basis the operations that you have performed on the variables. So I want to define whether a number is even or not. So this is more like a function. What is a function? We'll be learning it down the lane. Don't worry about it. So I'm defining a function where I'm passing a number as an input. Now I want to check whether this number is even or not. Even means when you are dividing it by 2, the remainder is 0. If it is not even, the remainder will be 1. Depending on that, you want to call it out as even or not. So here I am using if num percentage 2. What is a percentage? This is a modulus operator you will be learning in the next section. For now, you assume that it's going to give me the remainder. If num percentage 2 equal to 0, that is, it's an assignment operator. If the remainder is 0, then return true. That means it's an even. If not, return false. Now I have written a code. I am passing the number 3 to this function, even or not, and I am assigning the outcome to a variable e. Now what is the data type of this variable? Make a guess. We are assigning the outcome of this into a variable e. That means the variable e is going to be Boolean, since I am returning true or false as an output of this function. Now let's print e and let's check out the type e. Let's see whether our assumptions are right, whether our answers are right. Absolutely right. So when I print e, number 3 is not even, so it has returned false. And the false is a Boolean type. As I mentioned, Boolean type means it comes out as BOOL. So I hope you have understood how the Boolean type works. Now let me also play around with the Boolean type and help you understand in a much better way. Print bool of 1. It returns true for all integers and strings. Bool of string and bool of just quotes. Returns false for empty strings. If you remember, these are the three things that we discussed when we discussed about the Boolean types. Let me just execute this and check the outcome. Bool of 1 will always give me true because it's for all integers and string. Bool of string also is going to give me 1 true, as I explained earlier. Bool of empty will return false. So everything is working as expected, isn't it? Whatever we learned in the last topic, we are able to do it practically and so on. Now, when we discussed about variables, we also discussed about multiple assignments to the variables. Let's look at some examples here so that you understand how multiple assignments can happen using Python. I am taking A1, A2 and I am assigning 2 and 3 as values. But look at the way I have assigned it in Python. A1, A2 is equal to 2, 3. So when I execute this, what is it I am expecting now? It happens in a sequence. The assignment happens in a sequence here. A1 is getting the value of 2, A2 is getting the value of 3. So when I print it, I am able to see the outcome coming out correctly. This is how the multiple assignments work out. Also, I told you, you can delete variables. Remember, what is the definition of variable? Variable is nothing but a memory location. You are defining a memory location to store the value that is assigned to the variable. Now I am going to delete a variable. So what is it going to happen there? It's going to delete the memory location assigned to a variable. Now let me execute this and show it across to you. What happens? When I delete the variable A1, I have deleted the variable and then I am printing the variable A1. Now, do you see the outcome? The error is coming up. Why? Because I have already deleted the variable. Now when I am trying to print that variable, Python compiler is not able to find out where that variable is because it's deleted already. That's why you get this error. It is saying that it's a name error. This A1, which is being asked for, I'm not able to find it because we have deleted that. If I change the lines of code, like if I had put the line of code like A1 and then del A1, it would have given me the value of A1 and then it would have executed del A1. So automatically the value would have come out and then it would have deleted it. I hope you are able to understand the sequence of things that are happening here.